Hello everybody, welcome to some more Call of Duty Ghosts. I almost said Black Ops 2. But welcome to some Call of Duty Ghosts. This is the commentary of stuff. Yeah, but it's Code Week, which probably means nothing to you because you're not a nerd such as myself. But Code Week is basically a week in which, I don't know if it's the government or just people who program in general, but I know it's like funded by Bill Gates, and I think this is the first time I ever played on this map, which is why that happened. But whatchamacallit, I think it's funded by Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, the dude who made Facebook and all that. And Code Week is basically a way to try to get kids from, well, kids and basically everyone from all ages from elementary school and up to start to kind of learn how to program, because it's one of those things that since computers are starting to kind of get more and more advanced and they're starting to get more accessible, then it's making it kind of so that they're kind of setting you up so that you'll be able to have a job like that in the future, which I already started trying to learn stuff because I want to have a job like that in the future anyway. So before Code Week, actually for the past couple of years, I kind of been doing what what they're trying to advertise. And basically, if you don't know what programming is, it's things that you basically type into the computer to make it do what you want to do. So right now on the screen, I'll have it say that if you wanted to print, say, to what's known as the console of the computer, if you wanted to print, this is the console, then you would do it this way. It looks very confusing, but when you get down to it, it really isn't that difficult. And when you start to learn programming, it's kind of interesting in a sense that it's new, so it's kind of hard to learn at first. But then you kind of start figuring stuff out, like the things that you need to do. For instance, when you're typing and you're done with what's called a line of code, which is just like basically programming is like a set of instructions, and at the end of the instructions you have to have a semicolon, because it's kind of it's like a period kind of. I almost died by that, but it didn't go off. But it's kind of like a period, and it's something that I think people should definitely learn because it's interesting and it lets you do things to the computer that not the average person can do. So it's definitely an interesting skill, and there's a lot of high-paying jobs for people who know how to program, especially in the military. In the military, there's tons of jobs. I have a computer science class in high school, which is basically all about programming and stuff. And he used to be in the Navy, and he said that he would basically make these programs that was almost like a war simulator game. You would put in these numbers. It was like Deadliest Warrior, if you think of it that way. You'd put in these numbers, and then it would kind of play out how, based off of the statistics that you gave it, it would kind of play out how it would be. So if you sent 5 people into a thing with 20 people, they might take out 7 or something, like obviously avoiding the natural causes aspect and stuff. But so he definitely got paid a lot for that, and now he's teaching high school, so he's fine. He has a house. I would assume it's huge. He gets paid from the military since he's retired from the military. So, and since you're programming in the military, then you don't have to worry about like losing your life or something, which I know a lot of people are like, I'd lose my life for my country and stuff, and that's cool, but I'm not all up for that losing my life thing, so that'd be suitable for me. But that's not actually what I want to do. I want to work at a company that makes games, sort of like Bethesda, probably, because Bethesda just makes games right, and I want to make games as a living because I have fun doing it, and obviously I kind of have a job out of it, so why not? It'd be pretty cool. But so I'm going to have some links in the description for websites in which you can learn how to code, And there's actually a website that we had to go to today in computer science class that was, I think it was the official website of the Code Week thing. Like, it's kind of where it started or something. It's code.org/hawk/1. So that'll be in the description, and it's a very, very basic way of kind of trying to learn how to code. It has Plants vs. Zombies and Angry Birds in it to keep your attention, so it's not super boring. And basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to, like, get the red Angry Bird to the pig to destroy it, or to kill it, a certain way using code. So it'd be like, move forward. And you don't really have to type anything. It's a drag and drop kind of tile-based programming, which is very, very, very simple. It's like, because they have to basically make it for kindergarten or for elementary school students, but still have an aspect of it so that high schoolers and stuff can comprehend it. So they have the tiles and that stuff, but then they also have, in the top right, you could look at the code in its raw form, so you could kind of get a sense of how you would do that. But it's really interesting, and I suggest you would check it out, especially at a young age, because I know I started to kind of think about this stuff in 6th grade, and I downloaded something called Unity, which it was getting popular back then, but now it's like in basically any app or any kind of indie game that you could think of, especially on the computer, is pretty much made with Unity. So it's really powerful. And I thought, you know, because when I played Little Big Planet, and that has lots of imagination and creativity, and you can make all these things happen. So I thought it would be like that. So I like dragged in a thing, I put some trees in, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I like hit play, and nothing happened. Like, I didn't shoot, nothing happened. So it's a really interesting aspect of you trying to figure out, oh, hey, that's not at all how you do it, because it seems very simple. Like, people are always saying, I'm one of the people that says it, that Call of Duty is very repetitive, and it's because they have a good formula that a lot of people like. Some people don't like it. I like Battlefield better, but they go through so much in the coding and the art design and all this crazy stuff that's really interesting, and that's why I want to kind of be a game. I want to be what's called a game programmer. So I'm basically making what is actually happening. Like, I'm making the person shoot, I'm making a person walk, I'm making the person, if he gets up to a certain point and he presses X and is doing that. It's all the details that make a game what it is. So I just wanted to tell you guys it's Code Week. Be sure to put in the comments some stuff that maybe you have done with code, or if you're even like at all kind of fascinated, or even if you like it or not. So just send me a link in the comments, or talk to me in the comments, or send me a message, whatever. But so check out those links. They're up on the screen now, but check out those links, and talk to you later. Goodbye.